So for the meditation, feel free to put a little pillow under your head or a little cushion, maybe a little cushion under your sacrum, and maybe even a big pillow underneath your knees. That just helps you get really relaxed, because in meditation, you don't want your body to be screaming at you. You want your body to be able to relax so you can really focus with your mind. So today's meditation is for the heart chakra. And it's a guided visualization, and everybody visualizes in a different way. So you might be able to see pictures in your mind. You may be able to feel the sense of feeling. And then there's even inner senses of smell, taste, and touch. So however the visions or your inner senses pop up in your experience today is exactly how it's meant to be. So as you're relaxing on your back, palms up, away from the body, feet wider than hip distance to relax the hips, bring your awareness to your breath. Notice the back and forth movement of your belly. As you breathe in, belly rises. As you breathe out, belly falls. Just notice the back and forth movement of your belly as you breathe in and out. It is also helpful to close your eyes when you're doing a visualization. With your eyes still closed, feel how supported you are where you are lying. You look down to see that you are lying on a wooden bench. As you take a moment to notice your surroundings, you can feel warm sunlight on your face and a gentle, cool breeze. You realize, as you get up to seated, that this bench is inside a garden. This garden is enclosed by tall walls built of ancient brick, and at the far end you can see the entrance gate. Pay attention to the walls and any creeping plants that may be growing on them. By looking at the walls, notice how ancient this garden must be. You decide to get up from your bench and take a stroll around the garden. As you look around, you can see that rather than being a single open-plan garden, this place actually has 7 different archways and gates that lead to other separate gardens. Each of these gardens seems to be color coordinated so that the flowers and plants in each area focus upon one color. You notice how the overall feeling of the gardens is one of complete peace and tranquility, and the strongest color of all is green. As you wander around, you notice how you're drawn to one archway leading to a particular garden. You decide to walk towards this archway, and as you near it, you can smell a strong, distinctive fragrance of roses. Notice this archway. Is it low or high? Are there gates keeping people, including you, out? Or is the entrance to this garden fully open and unobstructed? There may be a person guarding the entrance to this place, or even a particular memory? If so, you take notice of who they are and may even decide to ask them a question. Whatever you find here, notice how easy it is to enter the garden. And you enter the garden. There may be no one obstructing the entrance to the garden, in which case you walk straight in. The first thing that strikes you as you enter this sacred place is the scent of roses, closely followed by the sight of hundreds of these beautiful flowers. You decide to take a moment here to notice how large this rose garden is. Does it have clearly defined limits, like the walls of the first garden? Or does it seem to stretch into infinity? Are the roses neatly lined up in a strict order? Or are they wild and free? You feel yourself being drawn towards one rose in particular, and you bend down to smell its scent and feel its soft, velvety petals gently stroke the skin of your face. As you close your eyes to concentrate all your awareness on the scent of the rose, you feel yourself falling into the flower, so that all you become aware of is being completely enveloped in the essence of the rose. It is here in this state that you become aware of someone who loves you. You may see them, you may simply think of them, or they may speak to you. What you feel here, however, is that you are completely and utterly, unconditionally loved. In this state of peace and tranquility, you are completely safe and honored, and only those people who have loved you are to be found. You are reminded of your true essence. When you become aware of this person, you notice that they have something to offer you. This gift may come in the form of a physical object, or it may be a word or a prayer. Perhaps it is simply a hug or a kiss. Take some time here to really receive the gift and focus and marinate on the feelings of love and feel it expand outward from your heart, engulfing your entire body, cradled and enveloped in love. You may spend as long as you like in the state of total loveness. And when you're ready, accept the gift with gratitude. And bring your awareness back to the rose garden. You can see the other roses around you and smell their beautiful scent. You decide to leave the rose garden in the same way you entered it, walking back toward the archway. You take a moment here to notice if the entrance to the rose garden has changed at all. If there was anyone or anything restricting access to the garden, are they still there, or have they moved on? Is the height of the archway the same, or has it changed? As you move back into the main garden, you notice again the bright green color that seems to permeate everything. You know that you can return to this place whenever you wish to, and again experience the safe, comforting feeling of being completely loved. You know it is especially easy to reconnect with this place when you meditate on the rose garden, expanding your heart with love and gratitude. Now that you have received all the healing from the rose garden, you decide to come back to full consciousness. Allow the image to fade away from awareness, and notice where your body contacts the support beneath you. As you breathe in, notice belly rises, and as you breathe out, belly falls. Noticing the back and forth movement of your belly as you breathe in and out. Begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Do little circles with your wrists and ankles. And inhale, reach your arms above your head, point your toes, give yourself a nice stretch. Bend your knees, roll onto your favorite side, and come up to a seated position.